sure you can.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. A little bit forward.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Patrice McGinnis.
Okay. Hi, everybody. You may have heard my name is Patrice McGinnis, and I am chair of the board of directors for Vista Center. I'm also the executive producer of this event. I can't thank you enough for coming out, and those of you who are on the stream link, thank you so much for joining us. It means so much to us. Tonight, we are going to raise money, and this money goes to the programs and services for the Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. And I am, thank you. But I have a job. They gave me a job. Fools, I say. And that job is to orient you to the program. Some of us who may not be able to read the program, first I want you to know that on my left is this really handsome guy. And his name is Brian, and he's going to be speaking to you soon. So in the program tonight, it lasts about an hour and 15 minutes total. And after we're through speaking, Los Hermanos Postizos is going to come out, and these two gentlemen will play and sing you to heaven. And they are going to play for around 10 minutes. And then Corey Lyle, our CEO, and Sophia, who is just amazing, Sophia Boylan, is amen, amen. Call it sister. She is the director of our Santa Cruz location for Vista Center, and we couldn't be prouder and more happy to have her here. Yeah, thank you, Bevy. Bevy loves her. Okay. And they're going to talk about Vista, just to give you a little more information, because as we get older, not to be depressing, but anything can happen, and we are here for you, whatever age you are, and whatever experience you might be having with your vision loss. After they do that, then my boyfriends come out again and play more music for you, and they'll be out here for about 15 minutes. I know, they're so beautiful.
So good.
And then the highlight of the evening for me is that Ethan Fung, who is on our staff right now, he has been a youth voyager when he was younger. He has been an intern for us. He's now on our staff, and he's going to give you a really clear idea and a great story about how Vista has helped him. And now that you're completely inspired, after that, we're going to have Fun to Need. And Brian Stauffenbiel, who's next to me, and Nicole Paiement, who is on our board of directors. Yes, we can give her a hand.
Yeah.
They will lead you in the Fun to Need, and good luck, folks. Just get your credit cards out and learn to raise your paddles, because you will be taken prisoner. And we end the evening with Los Hermanos Postizos one more time, and we'll let you know what our totals are more or less at the end. And we really thank you also for taking advantage of our raffles and wine pull, and of course our silent auction. I bet a painting is coming home with me tonight. I'm just saying. I haven't been out there, but I have the feeling my better half has been in trouble. Anyway, without any further ado, let me introduce you to Brian Stauffenbiel.
Hello, friends. Good evening. I'm Brian Stauffenbiel. I'm your MC tonight, and we're going to have a wonderful evening full of music and, get a chance to really understand the Vista Center and what it brings to the community. It is my honor to be here a 6th year in a row. So this is our 6th year we've been doing this, bringing voices to support Vista. I want to describe the space for you. So if you're sitting looking at me, right, behind you on your left is where you entered, and along the back is a bar where you can get lots of libations, and feel free to get up during this. This is casual, so get up, grab a drink. Not necessarily start a conversation, but at least wave at someone on the way. There's also wonderful food. Go get food during this as well, right? We are so honored to be at Kumba the 5th time, right? We're here?
Yes.
Is that right?
It's
So
our
thank you,
5th year
Kumba,
here.
for having us. That's a big deal. And they've been partnering with us. I'm going to thank the sound men right now. Thank you, guys. You make it happen back there, and you're the best. Great. And then there are 2 rows. So 3 sections. Imagine it a little bit in the round. It's not completely in the round, those of you who need that description, and we'll be doing that throughout the evening. We'd like to thank some people who really made this happen. You heard individuals who've been given, but it's really hard nowadays to get businesses to sponsor, right? Because everybody's struggling. And we have some wonderful people. First off, we want to thank Sock Smith right here, who is with us. Thank you. And also Jane Software is new. So both of those people are new to Vista, and that means a lot. The Craft Gallery. And then, all right. Just keep on clapping as I say it. Sam Bird Robinson, Real Estate. Those are great folks. Thank you if you're here. Jacob Young, Eric's Deli. Go buy a sandwich, have some soup. New Leaf, go buy some food, right? Organics, great. And then Companion. All right, Companion is also here. So thank you to them. So,
can I say one more? Because they just came in. They may not even be on your material. I want to thank the Bay Eye Clinic.
They're not on here.
Yeah.
Bay Eye Clinic. Are they here?
They're right there. Thank you, Clement Chang and your crew. We're so honored to have you here.
Thank you.
And thank you for your support. Sorry.
Thank you. No, not sorry. Thank you for signing. Thank you. So, let's get this evening going with some music. Hey, Patrice.
I'm Patrice.
You're Patrice.
She's Nicole.
Yeah, and that's Nicole.
Okay.
That's my girlfriend. Who's playing for us tonight?
Well, we'd like to introduce you to
Los Hermanos Postizos.
Nadie comprende lo que sufro yo, tanto que ya no puedo sollozar. Solo temblando de ansiedad estoy. Todos me miran y se van. Mujer, si puedes tú con Dios hablar, pregúntale si yo alguna vez te he dejado de adorar. Al mar, espejo de mi corazón, las veces que me ha visto llorar la perfidia de tu amor. Te he buscado por doquiera que yo voy y no te puedo hallar. ¿Para qué quiero otros besos si tus labios no me quieren ya besar? Y tú, quién sabe por dónde andarás, quién sabe qué aventura tendrás qué lejos estás de mí. Por doquiera que yo voy y no te puedo hallar. ¿Para qué quiero otros besos si tus labios no me quieren ya besar? Y tú, quién sabe por dónde andarás. ¿Quién sabe qué aventura tendrás? Qué lejos estás de mí, de mí, de mí. Solitaria camina la viquina, la gente se pone a murmurar. Dicen que tiene una pena, dicen que tiene una pena que la hace llorar. Altanera, preciosa y orgullosa, no permite la quieran consolar. Pasa luciendo su real majestad, pasa, camina, los mira sin verla jamás. La viquina tiene pena y dolor. La viquina no conoce el amor. Por la playa camina la viquina, la gente se pone a murmurar. Dicen que alguien ya vino y se fue, dicen que pasa la vida soñando con él. La viquina tiene pena y dolor. La viquina no conoce el amor. Por la playa camina la viquina, la gente se pone a murmurar. Dicen que alguien ya vino y se fue, dicen que pasa la vida soñando con él. Dicen que pasa la vida soñando con él. Dicen que pasa la vida soñando con él. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Somos los Hermanos Postizos, which means the best concept that we have found in English for our name is brothers from different parents. And so that's what we are, and we are really happy, really proud to be with you tonight. And we'll try to speak very little and try to do a lot of music. And so our next song is called Contigo, which means with you. It's a romantic song. Before that, you heard Perfidia and La Viquina. So thank you for being with us, and we hope you have a great time. Tus besos se llegaron a recrear aquí en mi boca, llenando de ilusión y de pasión mi vida loca. Las horas más felices de mi amor fueron contigo. Por eso es que mi alma siempre extraña el dulce alivio. Te puedo yo jurar ante un altar de amor sincero. A todo el mundo le puedes contar que si te quiero. Tus labios me enseñaron a sentir lo que es ternura, y no me cansaré de bendecir tanta dulzura. Tus besos se llegaron a recrear aquí en mi boca, llenando de ilusión y de pasión mi vida loca. Las horas más felices de mi amor fueron contigo. Por eso es que mi alma siempre extraña el dulce alivio. Te puedo yo jurar ante un altar de amor sincero. A todo el mundo le puedes contar que si te quiero. Tus labios me enseñaron a sentir lo que es ternura, y no me cansaré de bendecir tanta dulzura. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Our next song is called Cielo Rojo, which is a rhythm of huapango. Huapango is actually originated in Spain, but then in Latin America we have adapted that kind of rhythm in many, many ways. So, Cielo Rojo. Solo, sin tu cariño voy caminando voy caminando y no sé qué hacer. Ni el cielo me contesta cuando pregunto por ti, mi bien. No he podido olvidarte desde la noche en que te perdí. Sombras de duda y celos solo me envuelven pensando en ti. Deja que yo te busque y si te encuentro, vuelve otra vez. Olvida lo pasado, ya no te acuerdes de aquel ayer. Olvida lo pasado, ya no te acuerdes de aquel ayer. Oh, yeah. Mientras yo estoy dormido, sueño que vamos los dos muy juntos a un cielo azul. Pero cuando despierto, el cielo es rojo, me faltas tú. Aunque yo sea culpable de aquella triste separación. Vuelve por Dios tus ojos, vuelve a quererme, vuelve mi amor. Deja que yo te busque y si te encuentro, vuelve otra vez. Olvida lo pasado, ya no te acuerdes de aquel ayer. Olvida lo pasado, ya no te acuerdes de aquel ayer. Thank you. We'll be back. We'll continue with the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that was fantastic, huh? I was just so inspired and so moved by that. I'm really loving it. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Carey Lyle. I'm the CEO for Vista Center. And, oh, thank you. No one clapped before. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Kata. So tonight we talked about our 6th anniversary concert, and we're so thrilled to be here again. We love Kumbwa, we love this venue, and we love the Santa Cruz community that supports us. Just quick, I wanted to get an idea of kind of who's in the audience. And so, round of applause if you're a client. That's awesome. That's awesome. And round of applause if you've been to a previous Voices for Vista. Good, good, good. And I see some new faces too, so I'm really glad that you're returning and you're supporting this really important work that we're doing. I also want to thank Patrice because Patrice is my boss as the board chair, and she is such an inspirational person and leader to us. We are going through some really hard times, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute. And she supports me and the leadership team so much with her optimism and her support of this community in general, which is just contagious, and I thank you. And thank you for the executive producer role and bringing so many musicians and people who love music tonight. Let's thank Patrice. As the leader of Vista Center, my job is to make sure that we can serve our clients. And what does that take? It takes really dedicated staff, passionate staff, experienced staff, committed staff, and it takes money to pay them. We don't get money from our clients to pay the staff. We get money from the public sector, we get money from events like this, and we get funding from charitable donations from philanthropists who support the human services nonprofit sector. As many of you know, public funds have been monkeyed with, have been demolished. There's lots of words that you can use, but let me tell you how that trickles down to Santa Cruz, California. We have lost $300,000 in public funding, which means we have the people hired to do that work, we have clients coming in the door wanting services, and we have no way to pay for that. So we will make a pivot, and we will change our business model, and we'll be fine in a couple of years. When you're asked to do that with 2 weeks' notice, it's very difficult to pivot. So we're going to have to dip into our savings account this year to make sure that everyone that is working so hard to support this community gets paid. Anything you can give us tonight in the silent auction or the wine or the fund a need, or as I call it, the paddle raise, will help offset those losses. And if you can dig deep for a couple of years, we'll have it worked out and we'll have changed our business model. I'm saying I will change the business model at some point. That's my job. Patrice will make sure that I do that. So just to let you know, Vista Center has been here since 1936. We were founded in Palo Alto, and we merged with the Doran Center in 2019 with a shared mission to empower people living with vision loss. So today we have 3 offices, Palo Alto, San Jose, and Santa Cruz, and we work with over 3,700 people, youth, working adults, and seniors. Our youngest client is 3 years old, and our oldest client is 107. And she actually comes into the office, which is fabulous. So what we want to do, and Sophia's going to talk a lot more about the details of how we do our work, but what we want to do is have the world be inclusive. And so while we're changing things in the sighted world to make things more inclusive, Vista Center also does training to help people live in a sighted world. And as technology continues to innovate and improve, we can use more of those tools because they are building a lot of accessibility in, but who knows how to use those things without training from these really smart young people that know how to do everything. So I want to thank the people who have already given money tonight, and we really appreciate it. I'm going to read all of their names because it's really important. So Amy Beal, Claire Biancalana, who used to be on our board, Joel Dotson and Andrea Chung, Hannah Fairburn, John and Susan Glass, Karen Hanna, Kimmerin Lyle and George Freitag, Perla and Harvey Coase, Jennifer Maka. Actually saw a lot of Makas here tonight, so thank you to all the Makas. Professor Roberto Manducci, who's on our board, Eric Rice and Patrice McGinnis, who continue to give more than their time. Brian Stauffenbiel, our MC, and Nicole Paiement, who is on our board. Thank you so much for your contributions. Jacques Desjardins, I just met him, thank you. Ji Young Lee, thank you. Robert Rips, thank you. And the Bay Eye Clinic, thank you so much. And before I introduce our next speaker, I also want to thank the people who planned this event, the staff that not only have to know how to work with blind people, but they have to know how to choreograph name tags and silent auctions and all that stuff, which is really interesting work for us. We do our best. So special thank you to Sophia Boylan, Ethan Fung, Grace Gervais, Patrice McGinnis, Catalina Reynolds, and Brian Stoffenbiel, and our stage manager, Laura Anderson, all volunteer work, all very dedicated. Thank you so much. And thank you to Kumbwa and the staff that helps make this very, very special. And hello to the people who are streaming. And now I'd like to introduce our Santa Cruz branch director, Sophia Boylan. Give her a round of applause.
Thanks, Gray. Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight, and thank you for continuing to support Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. I just want to point out that we have a fantastic representation here tonight. We've got Lions Club members, council members, DOR counselors, referring optometrists and their teams. We thank you all for showing your support for our team and our clients. I'm especially honored to speak tonight about our Santa Cruz branch specifically and the incredible community that has sustained this work for decades. For many years, Vista Center, across all of the counties we serve, have been the only provider of blindness and low vision rehabilitation services. We are deeply rooted in the community, serving individuals and families throughout Santa Cruz and beyond as they navigate the challenges of vision loss. And the need for these services continues to grow. Many people come to Vista Center after hearing one of the hardest things imaginable from a medical provider. You might say, there's nothing more we can do for your vision loss. But that is exactly when people need Vista Center the most. Because while medical care is essential, it does not provide rehabilitation, training, emotional support, adaptive technology, and practical skills that help someone continue living independently and confidently after vision loss. And that's where Vista Center comes in. At Vista Center, people facing vision loss find personalized instruction, meaningful social programs, my favorite, a community of staff, volunteers, interns, and fellow clients who truly understand the journey. As many of you know, some of you might have been there, this time last year we had just moved into our new, more accessible office in the Seabright neighborhood. Yes. And that move has been a catalyst of tremendous growth and activity for us. We've seen increased foot traffic, deeper community engagement, and I've had the privilege of watching our center blossom into an even more vibrant hub of connection and support. Every week, clients, some of who are here tonight, walk through the doors for one-on-one technology or Braille instruction, to meet with our social worker, Melanie, to connect with valuable resources. They might attend specialized workshops or internships, or participate in one of our 9 recurring group programs. Together, we explore accessible technology through Tech It Out. We learn about community resources through our Resource Spotlight presentations. We share practical strategies for daily living and tips and tricks, and venture into the beautiful natural spaces of Santa Cruz to build confidence and practice orientation and mobility skills. What I love most is that our offerings aren't just services. They're opportunities for people to build friendships, share knowledge, and remind one another that vision loss does not mean losing connection, purpose, or independence. And our support often extends far beyond the individual client. Sometimes we're helping spouses, children, neighbors, coworkers, or close friends better understand how to support someone experiencing vision loss. Vision loss impacts entire families and communities, and our approach reflects that. What makes Vista Center unique is that no 2 vision loss journeys are the same. Our work is deeply personal and people-centered, and we try to meet clients where they are, adapting our approach as vision changes, technology advances, and sometimes just life circumstances evolve. Many of our programs are also developed and led by experienced client volunteers, people who have walked this path themselves and now help guide and encourage others. That peer connection is one of the most powerful parts of our Santa Cruz community. And many of our program leaders are here tonight. Can you clap if you're a program leader at Vista Center? Patrice, Bevy, Hannah, Holly, you know who you are. The Independence Vista Center helps foster, strengthens our entire community. When people who are blind and visually impaired can remain active, connected, and independent, Santa Cruz becomes a more inclusive and accessible place for everyone. That is the impact that your support makes possible. Tonight's fundraiser helps ensure that Vista Center can continue serving Santa Cruz County for decades to come, providing personalized services, adaptive tools, social connection, and ongoing support for those who need it most at any point in their lives. Thank you for being here sincerely, and thank you for believing in the work that we do. Thank you for helping ensure that no one in our community has to navigate vision loss alone. And now, the fun part, let's welcome back our amazing talent tonight, Los Hermanos Postizos.
Hi again. We're going to do a couple of songs from other countries besides Mexico, and all of Latin America, the Caribbean, and all that. They have just amazing, amazing, beautiful music. So we're going to do a song that is very, very important for the people in Puerto Rico. It's called El Jibarito, and it speaks about the struggle of everyday people. It's about a farmer who gathers his wares and puts him in his horse and goes to town to try to sell his wares. And he's very optimistic, he's happy, he has a lot of dreams in his head. And then when he gets there, there's nothing but desolation. And nothing happens, he doesn't sell anything. And the trip back home is totally the opposite.
De contento con su cargamento para la ciudad, sí, para la ciudad. Lleva en su pensamiento todo un mundo lleno de felicidad, sí, de felicidad. Piensa remediar la situación de su hogar, que es toda su ilusión. Y alegre el jibarito va diciendo así, pensando así, cantando así por el camino. Si yo vendo mi carga, mi Dios querido, un traje a mi viejita voy a comprar. Y alegre también su yegua va al presentir que su cantar es todo un himno de alegría. En eso le sorprende la luz del día. Llegan al mercado de la ciudad. Entera sin que nadie quiera su carga comprará, su carga comprar. Todo está desierto y el pueblo está muerto de necesidad.
ay, de necesidad.
Se oyen los lamentos por doquier de su desdichada Borinquen, y triste Ejibaritopa, siendo así, pensando así, llorando así por el camino. ¿Qué será de Borinquen, mi Dios querido? ¿Qué será de mis hijos y de mi hogar? Borinquen, la tierra del Edén, la que al cantar el gran Gautier llamó la perla de los mares. Ahora que tú te mueres con tus pesares, déjame que te cante yo también. Yo también.
Thank you. Gracias. We're going to ask you to sing with us in this next song. And can you say Guajira? Guajira. Can you say Guantanamera? So we put it together and we say Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Now, Guajira is the name that in Cuba used to call a girl. A girl is a Guajira. Okay? And we also have the Bay of Guantanamo. And I understand the U.S. has a military base in the Bay of Guantanamo in Cuba, I believe, right? And so a Guantanamera is a girl from Guantanamo. So we're going to sing Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. And I promise you, by the end of the song, you'll have it. Join whenever you want to.
Guantanamera, churururu, Guajira, Guantanamera, churururu, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, churururu, Guajira, Guantanamera, churururu, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, Guajira, Guajira, de donde crece la palma. Guajira, sí señor. Yo soy un hombre sincero, Guajira, Guajira, de donde crece la palma. Guajira, como no. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Let me hear you now. Guantanamera, churururu, Guajira, Guantanamera, churururu, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Venga de ahí. Ricky Álvarez. Por los pobres de la tierra, Guajira, Guajira, quiero yo mi suerte echar. Guajira, sí señor. Por los pobres de la tierra, Guajira, Guajira, quiero yo mi suerte Guajira, echar. Cómo no. El arroyo de la sierra se complace más que el mar. Jainas, Guantanamera, churururu, Guajira, Guantanamera, churururu, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. One more time, loud. Guantanamera, churururu, Guajira, Guantanamera, churururu, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. We'll be back. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, isn't the music just fantastic? I was gonna say, you beat me to it. We were gonna give another round of applause, but it's okay. It's okay. And so my name's Ethan, and while I'm still relatively new to our Santa Cruz community, the immediate feeling of welcome and connection is instantly familiar. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about my own personal journey tonight. And because for me, the Vista Center has been deeply linked to my own past and how I've grown up. And I just think that our whole person model is such a wonderful way to support clients like me. And so when I was a kid, Vista Center was the place where I participated in youth programs with the Vista Voyagers. And there's this one memory that I have, I'll never forget it. We took this overnight kayaking trip across the bay to Angel Island, and we stayed out in nature. And so when night fell, we had to build our own tents. Now, if you can kind of picture a group of blind kids fumbling around in the dark, trying to assemble tent poles without a visual diagram or a mental map of what a tent is even supposed to look like, it was pretty chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. But that's really how we learned, right? We learned by fumbling through it together and relying on each other's hands, our voices, and really in an environment away from our family and outside of our own comfort zone. And so those kinds of lessons weren't the only things that Vista Center taught me, so not just survival skills, but also Braille. And when I was young, I competed in the Braille Challenge, which is this national Braille literacy competition where students would come in this room and compete in various tests. And so every year, the competition room or environment was super intense, and it was this nervous energy. And then at the very end, you would have this suspenseful award ceremony. And at these events, I met one of my best friends. And in the beginning, we were not fans of each other. And it wasn't just because he beat me year after year, I promise. But as we grew older and as I started winning a bit more, our respect for one another grew. We became fierce rivals, yes, but we also became close confidants. And because there weren't very many of us visually impaired kids in our age range in the public school systems, we naturally gravitated towards one another. And so navigating that terrain with someone else who truly understood the experience made all the difference for me. We used that bond for everything, from peer-to-peer problem solving and sharing our college dreams, to pulling pranks and overanalyzing our non-existent love lives. And through those experiences backed by Vista's whole person approach, many of us were able to find our direction and our footing. And recently, at the beginning of this year, that path sort of led me down a very unexpected turn. And I was transitioning from an internship that I started last summer into a full-time position on the Vista Center development team. Thanks. And so once I started and stepped into this new role, our fearless leader and CEO, Corey Lyle, handed me the reins. And she really gave me the greatest gift you can give a budding professional. And this was trust and responsibility. She handed me the reins and showed an enormous amount of faith in me and my potential. But with this faith also came suddenly having to learn how to operate within structural ambiguity. No one could sort of hand me a step-by-step manual or teach me how to connect with a local business and pitch a partnership. So I had to rely on my work ethic, my instincts, and really learn through trial and error. And in many ways, reaching out to those companies felt much like being back on Angel Island, attempting to assemble those tent poles for the first time again. And so I experienced some exhilarating highs when a company said yes, but also some deeply defeating losses and lows when faced with rejection, or even worse, silence. And in those moments of humbling setbacks, I found myself relying on a mindset that Vista has steadily instilled in me since I was young. What Vista Center really taught me, both then on Angel Island as a kid and now as a professional, is learning how to learn. And it's okay and normal to not have all the answers at the beginning. Those obstacles are where the value is, because navigating them is how we hone our skills. And it's really about having the tools and confidence to go out and figure it out. So that is really where the magic happens, I would say. And it's something I call productive fumbling. And because of that faith, we saw something beautiful happen. So many of the local businesses, especially right here in Santa Cruz, responded with an emphatic yes. Many of those incredible companies are represented in this very room tonight. And I want to say a huge personal thank you to all of our sponsors for your intentional presence in Vista's mission, and also for helping me to keep my own job, of course. Yeah. And so for someone living with vision loss, finding a path to independence isn't a straight, smooth line. It takes patience, trust, and an environment that gives us the room to fumble before we find our stride. And that's truly the fundamental difference that Vista Center makes. It provides the community and the resources that empowers us to define our own goals, our own careers, and ultimately, our own lives. And having all of those pieces in place is what allowed me to grow. Now, I'm no longer a client. I'm no longer just a client, I should say. But I'm also contributing to this mission full time. And my hope is that one day, I'll be sitting out there helping tomorrow's clients find their own stride. And so as you enjoy the rest of the evening and reflect on the wonderful community we share here at Vista Center, I ask you to join us. Help us fund the lifelong friendships, the productive fumbling, and the moments of triumph that define the Vista journey. Your support ensures that no one has to navigate low vision or blindness alone, and more importantly, that no one has to build their tent alone. Thank you.
Big hand for Ethan. Big hand for Ethan. Hello. We are here to
tell you who won the raffle prize. And I'm very excited because one of my neighbors won too. And So maybe he will invite us. So I would like to just quickly say who won. Day at the Harbor, Monsieur Richard Hart.
Our neighbor.
Our neighbor. Luxury City Getaway is Andy Espinoza.
All right, Andy.
Foodie's Dream, I am so excited about that too because I was looking at that food and it's actually Lynn Anderson.
Anderson.
I thought it was
a
Laura.
good one, Lynn.
Lynn Anderson. Well, I can get to know Lynn. Who's Lynn? Yes.
This guy here.
Coastal road trip. Maybe we'll take a road trip with Eric. Eric Rice.
All right.
Girls' Day Out, Andrea Attilano.
Girls' Day Out.
Central Coast Charm, Central Coast Charm, Ethan Fung.
Ethan.
Caffeine and Climbing, Diana Harrison. Escape to Wine Country, Rex Say.
Say.
And
Rex.
last but not least, Downtown Bundle, Mr. Hart again.
Richard Hart again.
So,
And the silent auction winners are the Ice Bear, which is for Eric Rice. So Patrice was right about that. Santa Cruz Ocean by Holly Hubner, right, is Madeline.
Musante.
Exactly, Musante. Rush by Mary Comfort, Eric Rice. There we go. And Eric is, no, just kidding. Seahorse Vessel. Oh, that's a nice one out there. Is Marie Brendel?
Brandici, I think.
No.
And, no?
Brendel.
Bre- And Marie, I bid for that one also. It was such a beautiful piece, so I'm glad you have it, but I loved it too. It was a great piece.
I loved it too. So we are here to do Fund a Need now, so maybe we could bring up the house just a little bit, please. Thank you. And for those out there in cybernet land and ethernet land, please join us with giving us some bids. So, Maestro, do you want to talk about the first level?
Well, do we need to say we've cut the top? We're gonna how to do it? We all know how to do it.
Sorry.
Oh yes,
Okay,
we have to practice,
so
right?
Everybody knows the space. So if everyone, if you take your program and you take it and you feel the cut, the side that has the cut on the back. This is so everybody knows what we're doing, right? Face that towards the stage. And have your staples on the bottom. Does that make sense? Yep. Great. All right. So the first level we are going to be doing. Oh, what? Sorry.
Yes. Well, we want to start actually with people that have already pledged Fund a Need at 10,000 level. And these are two, I have the honor of being on the board of Vista, and these are two board members, one of which is the chair. And I have to say, as part of myself having a nonprofit organization, when you have leadership that donates as much as that, and Patrice McGuinness and Patrice is the chair, and Eric, of course, is a lovely husband, and John and Susan.
Collector.
Art collector too, yes. And John and Susan Glass, I believe Susan is vice president of the chair. And so to have that kind of support from the higher people at the organization tells you what kind of board this organization has and how committed they are. So we want to acknowledge that. So thank you, John, Susan, Patrice, and Eric. Okay.
So first, we're going to start with $10,000 paddle. Raise those paddles.
Wait a second. That level is called coloratura. Now, this is quite, Miss McGuinness is a coloratura. So I would pay $10,000 just to have her come and sing coloratura at your house. But I won't do that because I want to stay friends with Patrice. So, and this, what it does, for this amount, it covers a year of services to individuals that that go and use the services, and it really is a personalized service with the clients on that, and it integrates every specialist and resources at Vista Center. So it's a very important part of the program. So that's what that does.
Thank you, Maestro. So anyone doing 10? 10. Okay. 0, 5, 4. Anyone else? And then yay! That's fantastic. And then we know that John and Susan Glass also did that. That's a fantastic start. All right, 5,000. What happens for 5,000?
That's the soprano group, a little less than the coloratura.
Tools for the home.
Yes, it moves. So, it moves the skills that you learn at the Vista Center into your home, so that everything you are learning at Vista Center, you can then bring to your home and feel independent in your living at home, which is a very important tool to have.
So 5,000. Do we have some 5,000s, right? Well, here's one right here.
Yeah, there's one here.
36036. Others out there. 103. Thank you. That's fantastic. Any other fives? 054. Any others? Fantastic. Great. So we're going to go to 2,500, and that is
the mezzo-soprano role. The lower voices, in that way. I do love the mezzo-sopranos voices.
She's tying this into the whole voices for Vista thing.
Yeah, I think it was Sophia who did that, or someone. Anyway, it was great. Okay, so what does 2,500 do?
Expertise of mobility.
Yes.
Go.
Months of intensive one-on-one specialist training, which, not everyone gets on one-on-one specialist training. Techniques for safe community navigation, mastering the white cane or guide-dog partnership. We have Bevi here in the back that could speak to us about the importance of knowing how to use a white cane beautifully, one of our great experts in teaching white cane.
And honestly, having known Patrice for so long, being able to get out and be independent is key, right, to living a full life, right? Think about it. Think if you couldn't get out there. So this is for 2,500. Can we lift some paddles for that, please? 2, 5. All right. 054. 096. That's very generous. Any other of those out there for that? 096. Any others? Any others at 2,500?
And we are not forgetting those on the
Hello out there.
Hello out there. Sorry if we are not giving you numbers or your support, but we are appreciating that you are there.
We know you're out there.
Okay, we're going to go to the tenor level. That is $1,000. Sorry, Brian. It's life skills restored. So, when you are learning skills, you want to empower yourself to be able to cook. Not everyone, Patrice definitely not, but others like to cook and want to cook. So maybe she's not using that one. But restoring self-reliance, provide vision loss.
She has a toaster. Do it.
But there is this life skills, when you're living we forget that cooking, doing how you do your wash, all of these, how to manage living at home, being visually impaired is very important. So
especially transitioning into that.
Yes, exactly.
Especially transitioning, right? Which Vista gives all of these programs helping people who begin, sometimes later in life, to lose their sight, and they help them transition. Really, really important to have that independence and, frankly, sanity, right? So, $1,000 paddle.
1,000 at the tenor level.
054. Any other thousands?
1,000 levels.
Any
No.
other thousands?
No?
Don't feel pressure.
Don't feel pressure, but
Don't feel
1,000.
pressure.
1,000 going once. No? Okay.
If we had a baritone.
Well, baritones,
Baritone.
500. Baritones. We have many baritones, especially in French community. They're a dime a dozen.
No, they are
Yes,
not.
they are. They are.
Terrible.
We have a lot of baritones.
We love baritones.
So and I think that is so important, and Nathan
This is
and
building
Sophia.
community.
Building community. And I have to say that one of the reasons why Brian and I are so invested is not only because of our deep friendship with Patrice, but this community is very special. The amount of people, of companies that sponsor this organization, the group, all the volunteers today, the spirit of Kumbwa, all of this community, there's no other communities like Santa Cruz. And and it reminds us, and we miss it, not living here. And I have to say, building community as a person who is visually impaired is so important, just like it is for all of us. So $500 prevents all these people to be in isolation. So hopefully you can think, it supports kayaking, field trips, social outings, navigating a new chapter with strength and confidence, all kinds of program that Vista does. I actually think I should learn kayaking with them someday.
I think that's it.
Brian used to be a kayak instructor.
I did. Let's talk about that later. $500 paddle. Come on, let's get some of these. Thank you. This is great. 040088 and 040 091 043 104 054 011. Oh, 060058. Thank you so much. 078. Anyone else out there? Don't be shy. If anybody else wants to give that a level, that's fantastic. Thank you.
You can all come to the first kayaking class.
Yes,
We
we're
promise.
going to do that together. I will teach you the roll. It's something. All right.
Okay, well, we get to the basses. How many people here are bass in singing?
All right.
Oh, no, Eric, you're not a bass, sorry. Okay, bass is about the emotional footing. Okay, professional counseling. You know, when you're going through things, you need at first to just realize that this is happening in your life and you're going to be okay. And having that counseling is very, very important. And having, hold on a second, so it builds emotional resilience. Yes.
Excuse me, now
yes.
I'm turning the page.
And so the 250 can help that. And, we should have started by saying there's no too small an amount to support this organization. So, so just for you to know. So 250.
Thank you. Hang on hold that. I just want to say one thank you. You are so good over there. You're holding it. Thank you. Think about how much finance and energy and the cost of having a counselor available, right? Every day for these people. I don't know how often they're there, but I know it's very often. So this is a great level to give at. And
I can say, because I'm on the board, that they are great counselors at Vista. They are. They choose them well.
She secretly calls them for her own counseling, but I know that's not allowed. But she does. Okay, $250. I know you were doing it. Thank you. 069. Thank you. 039. Any others over there? 056. 054. 110. Thank you, young man. That's fantastic. Any other people? Any other ones? That's great. We're actually going down to almost there.
Almost there.
And so many has given, so thank you already for that.
Interesting, 100 doesn't have a voice type, so I would say maybe countertenor. What do you say?
No, the counter.
What? Chorus. Okay, chorus. $100 for the chorus member. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so that provides fundamental tool.
Together, right?
Yes, we're all together. Actually, that's a wonderful idea. Thank you. High quality white cane for the first steps, grounded physical starting point, obviously all of the above. So $100 for those of you who feel that they can afford that.
All right. Thank you, sir. 052089 for chorus. 022075. Thank you so much. 054-097-015. Any others at 100? 037. Thank you. 014 and 041. You guys flipped. That's beautiful. Any others out there? And all of you out there on the internet?
That was 014, the first one. Okay, good.
014 and 041.
Yes. And perhaps we should open just, in case there are some of you that felt that these levels were too high for what you can afford, are there anyone that would like to donate just 50, whatever, a coffee you won't take tomorrow, or lunch you don't have to. But if you want to, you can go online and do it.
You can go online and do it. That's what I was going to say. You don't have to lift it right now. But what I was going to say is you can do this anytime. Go online, give $10. That starts to add up, those of you out there who aren't with us. $10 is great. What was that? Subscription is always nice. Yes. So join us in being part of this giant chorus that is singing for Voices of Vista, and give whatever you can down the road.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Sorry, because when we talk about the course, is that, you know what's really also special about Vista is that it is about singing. It is about bringing this community music through Vista. And that also is a very special thing. And that is Patrice's vision, because she was a singer, to bring joy in the world, not only by supporting, because we all feel better when we support, but also that music is part of that joy. So having that wonderful opportunity to hear music in events like that.
You see why I married her, right? Right? Get that?
Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, guys.
so much.
So listen, we're going to bring out Los Hermanos Postizos. Here we go, some more music. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Los Hermanos Postizos have donated CDs for you, any of you to take. The money that you donate for that CD goes directly to Vista. Thank you guys for that. It's huge. In the back as you're leaving.
So hopefully you will all take one. Thank you. Okay, we're going to continue to play music from places other than Mexico, and I'm pretty sure most of you will be familiar with this song.
¿Quién será la que me quiera? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será la que me dé su amor? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? Yo no sé si la puedo encontrar. Yo no sé, yo no sé. Yo no sé si volveré a querer. Yo no sé, yo no sé. He querido volver a vivir la pasión y el calor de otro amor que me hiciera sentir, que me hiciera feliz y como ayer lo fui. ¿Quién será la que me quiera? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será la que me dé su amor? ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? Siempre que te pregunto que cómo, cuándo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizá, quizá, quizá. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizá, quizá, quizá. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que tú más quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizá, quizá, quizá. quizá, quizá, quizá.
Thank you. Gracias. Our next song is from Colombia, and even if the rhythm is pretty lively, there's an undercurrent that is kind of dark. It's called Moliendo Café, and it talks about people who most of the time, around that time, were slaves, grinding coffee all night long. Chale, chale.
Cuando la tarde languidece, renacen las sombras. En la quietud los cafetales vuelven a sentir esa triste canción de amor de la vieja molienda. En el letargo de la noche parece gemir una pena de amor y una tristeza. Lleva el sambo Manuel en su amargura y pasa la noche incansable moliendo café. Cuando la tarde languidece, renacen las sombras y en la quietud los cafetales vuelven a sentir esa triste canción de amor de la vieja molienda. En el letargo de la noche parece gemir. Una pena de amor y una tristeza. Lleva el sambo Manuel en su amargura y pasa la noche incansable moliendo café. Cuando la tarde languidece, renacen las sombras de la que tú los cafetales vuelven a sentir esta triste canción de amor de la vieja molienda. En el letargo de la noche parece gemir. Let me hear your hands. Moliendo café, 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 moliendo café.
Gracias. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
A big hand for los Hermanos Postizos. Woo! Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful evening, for your generosity. Again, keep supporting Vista throughout the year. Visit them, stay connected. There is a black Lincoln Continental with the license plate West 69 blocking a couple of cars who can't get out. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Don't linger too long. And thanks again. Good night, everyone.